Hello and welcome everybody to Lit Canon. Actually, that's not how the way our theme song goes.
It's not?
No.
I guess that's just the let's get ready to rumble store.
Yeah.
Like there's a basketball game about to start. Dun, 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 dun,
We're
dun,
basketball
dun,
guys.
dun.
Yeah, well, this is Lit Canon, not basketball.
I am B+.
That's B+. I'm ThunderAF. We're your hosts. Take you off into the wonderful world of The Amazing Spider-Man. 430 and 431. As I've been told, as I've read, Carnage rules.
Does he?
Rules. He said so himself.
Yeah, I mean he painted it in blood on the side of a
elevator.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
So when did this one come out?
Late 90s?
Late 90s.
Mid-90s, late 90s. Because the Avengers have just come back to life from being reborn. It's the Avengers Reborn stuff where they were in a pocket dimension thanks to their battle with Onslaught.
Ah, so they've been missing for a couple of years, right?
Yes, because essentially what Marvel did was they rebooted those lines.
But this was like before they rebooted with like Ultimate and stuff.
Yes,
like that.
yes. So this would have been like an earlier version of Ultimates where they streamlined and made the updates cool and whatnot. It didn't really work. Lasted about a year, and then they was like, all right, we're bringing them back in with the X-Men and Spider-Man because they were kicking ass at the time.
I can see that.
So yeah, that's the first page.
Yeah, and Fantastic Four's back.
Yep, yeah, the Fantastic Four, the Avengers, they were the ones that got the...
But Spider-Man is a wanted criminal.
Yeah, Norman Osborn put a bounty on him.
Okay, but is he actually wanted by the police, or is it just a bounty?
I think it's just...
Nobody thinks he did anything wrong, right?
No. Norman trapped him into something. I don't remember what, but he's guilty as of right now. Yeah.
Ah, okay. So the police would be like, hey, that's a criminal.
Yeah, I mean, that happens in the comic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm confused now.
No! Ooh.
Blue shells. Okay, so...
Rude.
Yeah, they're back. He's gonna go try to... He goes to the...
Fucking ghosts!
He goes to the Fantastic Four Tower, and it's the Thunderbolts Tower now.
And the Thunderbolts are like the evil Avengers? Is that what the Thunderbolts are? Because I've heard quite a bit about them lately since they started launching these bad guys.
The Thunderbolts were bad guys masquerading around as good guys. It was up to no good. And eventually, Norman Osborn takes control of S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything. Like, he's the man.
How did a businessman become the man of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Are we really asking that after the past 5 years?
I mean, that's true.
He was able to do it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I need another minute to recover from that blow. Okay? My heart is hurt right now. Okay, Carolyn, carry on. I'll force through the pain.
So he created his own Avengers with like Iron Patriot was him in Iron Man armor. There was basically equivalents to the Avengers, and then it's like, who are these? And there's this one scene where they're like, wow,
200.
Like I remember like Luke Cage, they're watching on the news. He's like, wait, I know that guy, and then they start to piece together that it's the Thunderbolts that are his Dark Avengers, just in new costume, in more hero-ish or familiar costumes like Wolverine and Spider-Man and all that stuff. But it's just a funny. I just love the reveal. It's like, wait a minute, I know that guy.
Wait a minute.
Like it was like I know that body. All right, I know that figure.
That was one of the few things that I actually really liked about the Green Lantern movie, where he was like, "How could you tell it was me?" He's like, "I've seen you naked. You think that stupid fucking mask is gonna like throw me off?" It's not.
So they're there and they're like, "No, let's go after the bounty." It was like $1 million on Spider-Man's head, and they're like, "No, we have bigger plans. We can't be caught now." So yeah, that's the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, they were menacing. I wanted to know more about them, which is saying something, given that the menace in this. Like the actual villain is a murder symbiote attached to one of the most powerful heroes.
Yeah,
beings.
Yeah.
I mean,
so he was a hero. Yeah, we were way behind on this. Okay. Oh shit. Silver Surfer's in this way, by the way. Yeah, I think we actually go to Silver Surfer at that point. Let's find out. Fourth. Ugh. Yeah, there's bounty on head, and Mary Jane's like, "Stop going out there, Spider-Man."
She was like, such a downer. Like, really?
Well, I mean,
you know what you signed up for. Why? Like, they make no. That's like military wives that are like, "Oh, My husband's never around. Yeah, no shit. That's like, you knew you were marrying.
So the reality of it comes home.
Yeah, well, I appreciate the fact that they're making girlfriend characters have a little more agency and also gumption. Like, she fainted. She fucking fainted at one point.
So yeah, we go to that. And then we go to Silver Surfer. He's flying around space. He saves the space station.
Oh yeah, the cosmonauts, the brave cosmonauts.
And I guess he's dating the Thing's old girlfriend.
Yeah, and I was like, well, that's... He was concerned about how that would affect his deepening affection or deepening relationship with so-and-so's girlfriend.
Just make things weird. Yeah, I mean, like, the Thing comes back, and he's like, hey, babe, and she's like, I'm with Silver Surfer now.
I feel like it's probably an upgrade for her.
It's gnarly, bro. Do you think Silver Surfer should use the term gnarly?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't think anyone should use the term gnarly.
And then we go to our villain. Oh no.
Oh no.
At Ravencroft. Classes canceling. Well, I can't talk anymore.
That was
Cletus
such a really good scene with the beer cats versus the cops. The cops was like, no.
So Cassidy's
you
in
don't
this
understand.
like
no.
24-hour containment, 3 guards on at all times. Five guards on at all times.
This like microwave thing.
All these rays and emitters keeping the symbiote down. But guess what? That costs a shitload of money that Ravencroft cannot pay for anymore. So the accountant, I guess, director.
The entitled white guy that thinks that he knows everything.
It's not cost feasible. And like, they're just going to bluff him. He's like, Classes doesn't check all the rays. He knows that we have them. So haha. So they turn him off and like, oh shit, goes to hell.
Right away.
Clearly this crazy villain was, he was checking
an absolute psycho villain.
So he bursts through the wall. He's all Carnage again. The 5 security guards are dead. And I'm like, all right, he escapes. What's he gonna do now? Uh-oh. So
he's gonna go engage in an art project.
Yeah.
And civic responsibility.
Yes, actually. So next day at the Daily Bugle, Joe Robertson, he's considering quitting. Like, he can't work. Jameson's sold out to Norman Osborn, and like, this is done. There's no integrity at the Daily Bugle anymore. It's ridiculous. Meanwhile, in the elevator, Joe's wife is in the elevator, and she runs into who else?
Carnage.
Good old Carnage. And he's like, oh, do you know him? You're like, yeah, me too. And then the elevator opens and there's blood everywhere. And Carnage is written, Carnage rules.
Carnage rules. And a lot of blood that she seems fine afterwards. She's just got a bandage on her arm. She's not as close to dead as they tried to make it look.
No, he's really good at what he does.
I mean, he's got a...
And everyone's like, oh no.
Flair for art, that's for sure.
Yeah. Joe's wife's name, Martha, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Well, I noticed. Did you think I didn't notice?
Martha! So the elevator opens. Joe goes, Martha! And yeah. And Jay has more of an anxiety attack because she hears the radio. Like, Carnage is out. Like, oh no, Peter's gonna do something. Like, she knows Peter.
Yeah, because she fucking knows what she signed on for.
So then we go to Carnage rampaging around the city, and a guy is parked in a handicap spot. Not handicapped. And,
just entitled.
Yeah. And Carnage is like, takes the car, is like, I'll fucking make you entitled to it.
He's like, I'll do you a favor by breaking your spine so that you need a cripple spot.
Like,
he even used cripple.
Carnage, you're the hero we didn't deserve.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Why are we stopping this man? But then Spider-Man comes in, and even Spider-Man, like, gets it.
Yeah. He's like, well, you fucking deserved this.
Yeah, it's like, I probably should have let him do this. So, yeah, Carnage, hero of the people. The 2 guys are watching the fight, going, like, we're going to pick up the body and cash in on the money. Like, they're going to just hope
straight up scavenge.
Like, damn New York.
Yeah.
The New Yorkers were throwing tomatoes at him. Like, where did those tomatoes come from?
In a random attempt to catch him.
Yes.
How these tomatoes were going to catch him.
There was no tomato cart nearby. They just had tomatoes.
It's like the lead pipe that's just laying in every alley for some reason.
And then luckily, Silver Surfer's coming to Earth, because he has got to break it to the Thing that he's dating his girlfriend.
Was that the reason for his actual trip?
Yeah, they come see the guy's return and whatnot. Because they missed him. And so he comes in, it's like, oh shit, this is a symbiote. And if I had known they were on this planet, I would have taken care of it. Like, where the fuck have you been? We've been dealing with Venom for how many years now? Surely you've interacted with him or been told. But no, this is his first time discovering that there's a symbiote on Earth.
It's big news. All right, it's big news.
And so like
everyone should have said something.
The fuck out when he sees Silver Surfer and retreats in the sewer and
just full up abandons his.
Yeah, full on abandons Cletus,
who is suddenly dying of stomach cancer.
Yeah, and the symbiote's been keeping him alive. He dies eventually, and then he's resurrected.
Of course he is. I was in first.
So then the Silver Surfer goes into the streets, into the sewers, and he has the power to obviously morph and change things. So he just makes himself a hole and closes it. And Spider-Man's like, yeah, you'd really help the construction team. Maybe that's the heroes we need. Somebody to come in and just do the construction really fast. Put the fist down, all right? Infrastructure.
Laying the groundwork. Bettering society, not just protecting it.
In the sewer, though, Silver Surfer gets fucking caught because Cletus is they're genetically ingrained to hate the Silver Surfer because of his what he did.
Memory, supposedly. Because
Silver Surfer was when he was the Herald, he
destroyed their planet, didn't he?
Yeah, he picked it's like, hey, this is the next planet. And they're like, no. It wasn't I don't think it was a symbiote's planet. It was a planet that the symbiotes had taken over.
Which would make it their planet at that point.
Well, yes. But I'm saying this is not the original one. It's a spin-off.
Okay.
This is their invasion territory. Yeah. Oh no, the champ's coming. So yes, that happened. Okay, I'll probably love it. Silver Surfer, that's right. So Carnage wants revenge, and so the symbiote tricks Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I didn't understand how that worked. He just took him over. Why would he could just do that? Why was he even afraid of Silver Surfer then?
He's very powerful. Because if you don't, it's like a Hail Mary shot. If you don't connect, you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
But you have to connect, and it's still really hard to connect. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's why you gotta be smart. You gotta run away to live to fight another day. So the Carnage, retreated for a second, oh shit, Silver Surfer. All right, let me get ready, and then boom, trap, got him.
He did get him. He looked pretty cool, actually.
I know. So the Cosmic Carnage is now made. Awesome. Carnage Cosmic.
Because I thought Cosmic Carnage made much more sense, and so I was really annoyed every time I read
Carnage
Cosmic.
It does flow weird, yes. I always thought that too. But yeah, fucking Carnage ass figure on a fucking surfboard. Hell yeah.
Suddenly silvery stuff is like blood-like stuff, and
awesome.
It was pretty cool.
And he fights Spider-Man a little bit, but then he flies off. So Silver Surfer and Carnage have a heart-to-heart in a metaphysical world, learning about their origins,
Being symbiotic.
Yes, Cletus was abused as a child. It was sad. Meanwhile, Spider-Man's getting to the hospital because
he's got to take the serial killer to the hospital.
He's dying. Can't let that happen.
Why not? You're not even responsible at that point. It's nature taking course.
And eventually the
grow a set.
Carnage Cosmic comes back, and they fight some more. And Silver Surfer's trying to get fight out of the symbiote. It's like, you gotta get him back to Cletus. Cassius, you want to call him Cletus. He's just gonna be Cletus now. You gotta get him back to Cletus. It's the only way. You can't let him have my power.
Which is accurate.
Yes.
I feel like if you are one of the powerful beings of a planet, you have a responsibility to also make sure you don't become a weapon used against it.
So Spider-Man's he's not really into that plan at first, but he eventually he understands and goes for it. And they break into the hospital. The cops are trying to arrest Spider-Man.
Also, whoever threw that shell, fuck you. It ruined my whole trajectory in the last quarter of the last lap. I have like almost no, I have no notes on it because I was just enraptured with actually reading it. So I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, but yeah, they eventually, the hospital. They go to the hospital. Police are after them. Silver Surfer gets in there. Symbiote goes over to Cassius, and yeah, Carnage is back. But then Silver Surfer fucking freezes him.
Oh, Carnage makes a big point of pointing out that it would be foolish for anyone to think that he had learned anything on this, and was in any way, less likely to just murder everyone just for the thrill of it. But then, he monologues about why he's so evil and will always be so evil, and then Silver Surfer's like, boop.
The mind of a killer. What? And it's like, fucking just freeze him. Like, you could have done that this whole time. Like, and again, I guess I just don't know how often Silver Surfer comes to Earth, or they trade notes. Like, hey, what kind of shit you got going on down there?
Well, he's coming often enough if he's got a piece of ass here.
Yeah, that's true. Like, how have you not dealt with Venom and Carnage earlier? He was rampaging through the city at one point with Maximum Carnage. Like, just fuck, guys. The end. Yeah,
it was very little consequences. I kind of wanted to know if Peter got any pictures of the of the fight that he wondered about at one time, and Jameson was like grousing about not getting pictures of.
Yeah. Very little consequence. I loved it though. Like, Carnage Cosmic, fuck yeah. And like, shit. What if like Marvel, like one of their next Disney Plus things, did like a Through the Eyes of a Killer documentary, but with like, I guess you can't really do Carnage because they're fucking Sony. Sony. Okay, so what if Sony makes a true crime documentary type style about Carnage?
No? I don't trust Sony with it.
Would you trust Disney Plus with
I would, because they have a track record of quality, of absolutely bonkers things that I'm like, that's definitely not something I'm going to be into. And it being great, so I would, they have the benefit of the doubt for me, yes, that Sony does not have.
Released it on Hulu or something. Just released it. Big screen. Well, hello. Just came to say hello.
I loved that song.
Me too. I'm so just like, what commercial was it from earlier?
Fuck you. You have taken like all of my shit, Ghost. Oh, motherfucker.
Damn, what?
Whoa!
Wow, well done.
I had no idea that was the last lap. I thought we were just playing forever or something.
And Spider-Man calls the Avengers Mansion. Jarvis answers, does not give a shit.
No. He's like, well, I don't even know that this is really you. Because the voice identification system wasn't working.
Somebody's calling that.
So someone might be crank calling as Spider-Man to tell him that there's like one of the worst.
Like the most dangerous celestial being right now is in New York.
And he's like, yeah sorry, they actually have a meeting next week about coming back to work.
So like, dude, Jarvis
has nerves of steel. Does not care.
How many prank calls? I mean, I'm sure there's got to be a lot of prank calls, but you have to check something out, right? But what do you think the people are prank calls? What do you think prank calls are?
In the superhero world?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, because basically, like that, what's his name guy that was like, oh, there's a bomb on this train. Because you get like a superhero. If you had that, you'd get a superhero who would show up for a bomb on a train.
Like someone would have to go check it out, right?
Yeah.
And then in this world where that world-ending devices are just lost in junk drawers, that anything is possible. So you have to check everything out.
Yes.
Like, someone calls in like, fucking Elvis is back. Like, oh shit, let's go find him. Like, yeah.
I mean, if Elvis came back, that means something weird's going on.
Like,
this is definitely going to
What's he working on next? and stuff like that. Or there's a very good possibility that Elvis has resurrected in the Marvel universe. And so, man, I feel bad. There's got to be a whole division about that. Okay.
Like a TBA.
Yeah, of just
70s-esque style.
Yeah. So it's kind of X-Files-ish. Two agents are ones that have to go investigate every prank call, whether it's real or not. And sometimes the episode's real, sometimes it's like it's not. And maybe they stumble into something else.
That would be awesome. Write this pilot. And it could be the guy and Darcy.
Wong? You're not Wong.
Yes, Jimmy and Darcy.
Yay.
It would be great.
So they're
the Coulson-esque characters that get sent to like check and see if this is a concern or not. Yeah.
Like just concerns. Like, man, that was another fake one. And then they finally stumble onto a real one. Like, oh shit, this is real.
Oh no, who do we actually call for this?
Like, I don't know what to do. I thought, what was the paper? Like, I used as a napkin 2 years ago.
Hasn't been an issue. I love this pitch. We must make this pitch.
And
then they could tie in with movies. And it could be like the scrolls or the thing that they finally realize are real or something.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. What do we do? That could be anyone.
Oh, that would have been amazing if they had been the lead-in to the scrolls. This little minor detective agency.
Or some Nick's big bad.
I like the scrolls though. That's the street level. That's what I like. Okay, well, thank you for listening, everybody. This has been an Amazing Spider-Man story episode.
That we devolved.
Wow, we really went out there for the tangent, which will probably be longer than the episode. So listen for that, guys.
We talked about this
Saturday.
stuff for a while. So.
Oh my god. And so like and subscribe. Do it. If you like what you're listening to right now, please pledge 1 like. Thanks, everybody. If we can just double our likes this month, we'll make it.
No. Don't turn into like that. Oh, so weird. No.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.